Hey, it's Chris Carlisle. Welcome to my new podcast, Chris's Sports Podcast. Anyway, where I talk about sports going on in Texas, and like the Astros, Texans, Rockets, Dynamo, even the Dash, and the SaberCats rugby team, as well as the Cowboys, Rangers, Mavericks, Stars, FC Dallas, Dallas Jackals rugby, Dallas Wings WNBA. Anyway, the Astros pitcher Ronel Blanco pitched 7 no-hit innings yesterday against the Tigers. I got the game on right now on the Space City Home Network on Fubo. Tried to watch it yesterday, but Fubo wouldn't load on my smart TV. Of course, they won the game 4-1 over the Tigers. And they took the weekend series over the Tigers 2-1. Blanco had pitched him no hit early in the season, and Jose Altuve says he should be on the All-Star roster. The Astros called up pitcher Luis Contreras from Sugarland and optioned pitcher Nick Hernandez. Pitcher Justin Verlander could return against the White Sox in the upcoming series. He was scratched from the start on Saturday because of neck issues. The Astros DFA'd first baseman Jose Abreu, who they still owe $30 million after signing him in free agency after the 2022 season. I was listening to Sports 790 this morning, going to eat breakfast on iHeart, and it was the Sean Salisbury show, and they were talking about how they probably should go after pitching at the trade deadline. Anyway, the All-Star game is the next month in Arlington, so you all going to vote for your favorite Astros or Rangers players. The Rangers got swept by the Mariners in Seattle over the weekend. The Rangers utility player Josh Jung and pitcher Josh Spores started rehab assignments. Also, pitcher Max Scherzer appears to be on his way back after pitching a rehab assignment in Round Rock. The Astros open a series in Chicago against the White Sox tomorrow, while the Rangers start a series against the Mets at home tonight. I want to see the Rangers the next month. It'll be the first time I've seen a game at Globe Life Field. I took a tour of it last year. They were playing the Orioles, and the Ranger game I ever went to was against the Orioles. It was back in 1983 at Arlington Stadium. Anyway, as of today, the Rangers are in second place and the Astros are in third place, behind the first-place Mariners in the American League West. In the rest of Major League Baseball, Willie Mays said he'd like to go to the game between the Cardinals and the Giants at Rookwood Field in Birmingham Thursday, but he's just not up to it. The Birmingham Black Barons of the Negro Leagues played at Rookwood Field. It's the oldest ballpark in the nation. Mr. Mays, who's 93, played for the Black Barons before he was signed by the then New York Giants, where he wanted to have a Hall of Fame career both in New York and San Francisco with the Giants, and finished his career with the Mets. The Red Sox has set a record with stolen bases in a game when they stole 9 against the Yankees Sunday night on Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN. I'll have NBA news in a minute. In NBA news, it's Game 5 of the NBA Finals in Boston tonight as the Mavericks take on the Boston Celtics. The Celtics lead 3-1. Mavericks rookie center Derek Lively has impressed his peers in his rookie season. In the College World Series, Texas A&M beat Florida 3-2. Some Aggie fans got kicked out of the game after they cussed at the Florida bench. A&M coach Jim Schlossengale apologized in his post-game press conference. The Aggies will play Kentucky in the winner's bracket tonight. In golf, Bryson DeChambeau won the U.S. Open by 1 stroke over Rory McIlroy. NASCAR raced in Iowa for the first time. On Saturday, Sam Mayer won the Xfinity race in overtime, and Ryan Blaney won the Cup race on yesterday. John McClain in the HoustonTexans.com said that the Texans coaches are counting on a talented line to set the tone for the improvement on defense next season. I've heard a lot of people have the Texans as possible Super Bowl contenders. We'll have to see. Anyway, the Cowboys worked out some players from the UFL. In the NHL, the Stars GM Jim Nill was named the GM of the Year for the 2023-2024 NHL season. He also won the award last year. In MLS action, the Houston Dynamo tied Atlanta 2-2. Austin Football Club FC lost to Colorado 2-0. FC Dallas beat St. Louis 2-0. The Dynamo are 7th, Austin is 8th, and Dallas is 12th in the MLS West. They had the championship game for the United Football League yesterday. The Birmingham Stallions beat the San Antonio Brahmas 25-0. The game was played in St. Louis. I watched some of it. The Brahmas are coached by Wade Phillips, the former Cowboys coach, and the son of legendary Oilers coach Bum Phillips. I want to talk about Bum on my other podcast, Highways and Byways, in the Sports Legends from Texas segment. In NWSL women's soccer action, the Houston Dash and Angel City played to a 0-0 draw. The Dash are 10th in the NWSL standings. In Major League Rugby, the Houston SaberCats beat the Seattle Seawolves 28-25, while the Dallas Jackals lost to the Old Glory 36-34. They have their own stadiums, by the way. The SaberCats have one in Houston. I don't exactly know where it's at. Well, the Jackals play in what used to be Globe Life Park. They now call it Choctaw Stadium. It was originally called the Ballpark in Arlington. In college sports, the Big 12 is looking at selling its naming rights, according to ESPN. In high school sports, the Ohio has decided that they're going to use the same format for baseball, basketball, soccer, softball, and volleyball state in the playoffs that they use for football, where the schools will be split into divisions, with the bigger schools in district in Division 1 and the smaller ones in Division 2. If it's approved, it will go into effect this upcoming school year. They're going to have a WWE Raw in Corpus Christi tonight on USA. There will be a fallout from their clash at the Castle Show in Scotland over the weekend, with fallout being the key word. I got to watch some of it. I retired from my quote-unquote day job on a Friday. I've been to a few Raws, by the way. I went to 3 in Houston and 1 in Dallas. I also went to a couple of what they now call premium live events. The first one was the 2019 Elimination Chamber at the Toyota Center. I saw Bayley and Sasha Banks win the Elimination Chamber match for the revived women's tag titles. And also went to the Royal Rumble in 2020 in Minute Maid Park. The Rumble matches were won by Charlotte Flair in the women's match and Drew McIntyre in the men's match. That was one of the last things they had with the crowds before COVID shut everything down. And also, the night before, I went to NXT versus NXT UK Worlds Collide. Also, when I went to there for the Elimination Chamber, I didn't get to meet her, but I saw her through the window. I saw former World Women's Champion Becky, the man Becky Lynch. Anyway, I was shopping at Walmart in Belton today, and a lady who said she was the widow of former major MLB catcher Jerry Grody gave me a card. I thought it was kind of reluctant to take it. I was thinking it was somebody trying to sell you a track. People try to give you a try. Nothing wrong with that, but a lot of people, they can be kind of, I don't want to say rude, But this is a pretty conservative Christian area, so a lot of people here go to church anyway. Anyway, Jerry Grody passed away recently. He played on the 1969 Miracle Mets. And so, see, let me check the card right here that she gave me. Let's see here. Notice just a memorial card. It was a card I guess he would hand out when he was alive, encouraging people to follow him on Facebook. Also had his email address and his mailing address. And the card has a Bible verse on it. It says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. That's from Philippians 4:13. Philippines. Anyway, that'll be it for today. I'll be back again on Wednesday to look at what happened on tonight, where the Mavericks they'll be playing in Game 6, or will the Celtics be celebrating their 18th championship, which would be the most in NBA history. If you like what you hear, hit the like button, hit the download button, and follow or subscribe. Until then, I'm Chris Carlisle. See you next time.